Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm in Somerset to stay at Butlin's biggest resort, Minehead. And this is not only the biggest, it's also one of the most divisive, as reviews here are completely split down the middle. So this week we're here to spend 4 nights checking out the accommodation, the food, the entertainment, the lot. Is Butlin's Minehead worth the money? Let's find out, come on. I've just checked in and I've been given my wristband, which you need to keep on you at all times, otherwise you can't get in on the park at all. Security is very tight, and also I've been given my key card for my apartment, which is on the 3rd floor just up there. Now it doesn't activate until 3 o'clock, so if you come a little bit early you can't actually check in until the time comes, and then bang on 3 o'clock you'll be able to check in. It's just gone 3 o'clock, let's go check out the apartment, come on.
I have done a full video tour of the apartment last week, highlighting all of the issues I had with it, from broken drawers, blood on the curtains, and even feces on the beds. The apartment was in a dire state and it had to come out and do a full re-clean. The video for that is available on the channel, so go make sure you watch that if you haven't already. You won't believe the state of the apartment. For this video, I'm just going to show you exactly what a Bayside apartment is like. First of all, the apartment is nice. It's a very modern open space and it has the most incredible views over Minehead Bay. The living room, whilst a little bare, it does come with a large TV. The apartment's actually too far away from the resort to get their free essential Wi-Fi, so you can't use the smart features unless you're willing to pay for their premium Wi-Fi. It does come with an ironing board, an iron and an airer. The sofa sits 6 people and also doubles up as a sofa bed. The kitchen is modern as well, with premium amenities such as a dishwasher, washing machine, which we found very handy. It comes with tea towels, dishwasher tablets, washing up liquid, cutlery, utensils, a toaster, and the kitchen also features a 6-seater dining table. Now bedroom wise, we have 2 bedrooms. The master has a large double bed with amazing views, a vanity space with a mirror, a desk and a stool, and wardrobe space. The master bedroom also comes with ensuite, complete with a bath or a walk-in shower, 2 large mirrors, shaving ports, a large sink and a bin. The second bedroom we have 2 twins, which features a TV, a vanity area again and a wardrobe. Finally, the apartment comes with a large balcony with the most beautiful views over Minehead. It's a perfect place to watch the sun go down with your family.
So I forgot to mention that when you check in here, you actually go and check in at the pavilion, which is a little bit different to Skegness, where we just drove on. But I think that was because we were staying at the Maple Lodges and they do things slightly different there. Now, when you do check in, they give you your welcome pack, and it is full of all the information you need for your stay. So first of all, we have the site map. Now, Minehead is actually the biggest of the 3 Butlins resorts, and we're staying here. Where are we? Up here on the Bayside apartments with the gorgeous sea views. You get 40% off your next stay if you book on site at the time, and it shows you all the different accommodation tiers you've got. So you've got comfort rooms all the way up to the Bayside apartments. They also do comfort apartments, comfort plus apartments, park view chalets, lake view chalets, and the Bayside apartments. Booking confirmation. And then your all action passes. Now these aren't included as part of your stay. We've actually paid £15 each for these, and these give you access to a few things. So you've got a choice of go-karts, bowling, snooker, and the bungee trampolines, and then you get to do an extra one, whichever one you enjoy the most. So 4 things for 15 quid, which isn't bad. When you think the go-karts alone is £7 a go, that's really good value. And then last of all, you get your key card. You get 2 key cards because one of them you have to actually get put in the box, which turns on all the lights. and then your wristband. And as I was saying to you, with your band, you actually get access to Studio 36. All the entertainment is all included in your stay with Butlins, which is phenomenal value, because when I say the Butlins Skegness, we went to see a version of Queen, and I've got to say, they blew the roof off the place. It was amazing. I really felt like I was watching Freddie Mercury. It was that good. Tonight it's called Theatre of Rock, and we're going to go check that out a little bit later. I'm going to have something to eat now in the apartment. Butlins do have loads of restaurants on site, and we'll go and check out one of them tomorrow. They haven't changed the curtains like they said they would. They said they'd send a porter to get these curtains changed, but I've not heard from them at all. We're going to go check out the entertainment anyway, and I'll see you down there. I've got to say, when I went to Skegness the very first night, it was rammed, and that was November. But it's now June, and the pavilion here is really, really quiet. We'll do a full pavilion tour tomorrow. The actual entertainment tonight is at centre stage, and there is a lift, and there's a queue for the lift with prams and people on walkers and stuff like that, but at least it is accessible. It's our turn. There's a bit of a queue for the bar. Looks like a decent bar though. I've noticed a few of these in the pavilion and on centre stage and all around Butlins. They actually have self-service beer as well now, so you can just help yourself. You've got Jack Daniels, Malibu, Smirnoffs, and over here you've got your Carlin and your lagers and your ciders, which I think is really good. Let's go find a seat. Okay, this is pretty cool. What I like about Butlins is it's for everybody. You literally can bring the whole family and everybody will be entertained. There's a different level for everybody. Whereas with Park Dean and Haven, it's much more geared towards the smaller kids, and it's really hard to find entertainment that adults will actually properly enjoy. That's my opinion anyway. Let me know what you think.
Divorced. Beheaded. Died.
This is Henry VIII's Six Wives. You can't beat a bit of meatloaf.
I never lie to you, and that's a fact.
I've got to say, I'm really surprised by how quiet the resort is. I thought it would be rammed, given it's nearly summer, we're in June, and I thought it would be really busy. November last year, when we went to Skegness, that was really busy, and that was like winter, so I'm really surprised. Now tonight, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my night. I've sat here for the past hour just watching the sun go down, and now the sunset, the lights are out over Minehead, and it looks stunning, it really does, it's beautiful. I'm having such a nice night. I wouldn't say these apartments so far, from what I've experienced, are a premium apartment. We have had a lot of issues, but they have gone out of their way to rectify the majority of it, so I will give them that. So guys, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this view for a little bit. The tide's coming in, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, my friends. I had a terrible night's sleep, if I'm going to be honest, unfortunately. I don't know what it is when I come on these holidays. I always seem to have a really bad sleep. The mattress was terrible, like I imagined. It was just the same as my Maple Lodge tour. I didn't sleep all week because of how bad the mattress is. My back don't feel the best. The pillows are a dream. And it was lovely to wake up to a gorgeous view this morning. We had a little curtains open a crack. And to see the sea waking up, there's nothing better. I do feel like I'm on holiday. It's just a shame it's in the UK. It's one of those things. I've got some crumpets, so I'm going to enjoy these crumpets, watch the view for a bit, and then a little bit later on, I'll take you on a tour of the actual resort, and we'll go and check out the dining options and see what there is to eat. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, let's start then. So as I said in the intro, Minehead is the largest of the three resorts, and it's actually about 200 acres and can accommodate up to 10,000 people, believe it or not. The site generally does feel quite large to explore, but it doesn't feel as big to me as Skegness did. I felt like that was much larger. I think this one might be larger purely on acreage and the accommodation size. Now this is generally considered their flagship resort because of the size, and Skegness was actually the first one. If you've not seen my Skegness tour, you can catch that here. Just noticed there's a massive hole in the ground here. That doesn't seem very safe. On our right hand side is Studio 36. This is where the main headline events are. I'm a bit gutted because this week there's no actual Studio 36 headliner. I thought Electric City were going to be here, which looked really good, and unfortunately they're not on this week, so I feel like I've missed out. Straight ahead of us you can see the Skyline Pavilion. We'll go check that out in just a second. On our left you can see some of the cheaper accommodation tiers. These start from around £42 for a stay, which isn't bad at all. This here is an indoor fair for the little ones, so you don't miss out. It's great. Got a little rocket in there. It's called Little Stars Fun Fair. The back here, this is the back of centre stage. This is where we were last night. This is really cool. You can see all the old photos of Butlins here. You've got the monorail. How cool is it having a monorail? I wish they still had that. That would be wicked to go and explore the site. And then you've got people enjoying the boats on the river. Got Billy Butlins in the bottom corner. Cable cars. And you can see the original redcoats. I love that, a little bit of Butlins history. This, guys, is the main event. This is the Skyline Pavilion. Let's go have a look. These remind me of the big top circuses. It's looking a little bit worse for wear in here, if I'm going to be honest. This is meant to be one of the largest indoor entertainment venues in the UK holiday industry. It's effectively a weatherproof indoor village. Let's have a look around. So on our left is the Butlins store. Now I know some of you that watch my videos are die-hard Butlins fans, and this is the Butlins store. So we've got hoodies you can buy, hats. If you fancy being like Butlins stroke Oasis, these are £22.99 each. It's quite expensive. Binky Bears for £16.99, that's better, that's really reasonable actually. There's some mugs for £6.99, I might get myself one of these later. Butlins chocolate lollies, 2 for £6. They even do Butlins chocolate, how mad is that? And what's these? It's just a pad. And you can also grab some lanyards. Coming out of the Butlins store actually brings you out onto the boardwalk, and down here you've got Chopsticks Noodle Bar. This is really, really highly rated. Everybody raves about this place. You've got pasties from Cornwall. These are actually cheaper in here than the actual pasties I bought from Cornwall. When I stayed at Haven Perrin Sands, you can check that video out on my channel. There's a Nissa Local. I wouldn't recommend buying from there. They're always super expensive and you'll have to remortgage your house. There's a Teddy Bear Factory. Let's have a look at this. So this is basically Butlins Build-A-Bear. A toy box. You can customise your own bags and your own t-shirts. And you can buy things like Peppa Pig in here, loads of different toys. So if you forget any toys for your kids, you've got somewhere you can buy them, which is really good. You've got In on the Green, which is a sports bar. It's nice in there. Butlins Fish and Chips. We've got some arcades. This arcade to me feels smaller. In fact, the whole pavilion seems smaller than Skegness. I haven't seen these at any arcades before. It's pretty good. I like that. 2p machines, as always. No British holiday is complete without a 2p machine. They've got a full-on Costa coffee shop in here too. Why have we got a tent inside a tent? How weird's that? This, guys, is Hot Shots. This is their sports bar. You find pool tables in here and also your 10-pin bowling. And there's also a karaoke pod, which is quite cool. There's a few arcades. There's loads of pool tables. Massive TVs everywhere. As I mentioned yesterday, the bowling you actually get as part of your action pass that are £15. Now for one game of bowling for an adult is £8 each, and technically you can bowl 4 times with those action passes for £15. So if you're going to come bowling or want to go play pool or laser tag, get an action pass because it's just a no-brainer. It makes sense. The actual bowling looks really decent here, proper 10-pin bowling. The slides on this Sky Park are meant to be amazing. My son went down them and he says they're really, really fast. I'm guessing this used to be the old go-kart track by the Sky Park. There's no go-karts here now, and there doesn't seem to be anywhere you can actually buy them. It all looks closed and there's no pricing anywhere. This Splash Waterworld is meant to be the biggest one apparently and the best one in the whole of the Butlins franchise. This one's massive. It's got a subtropical indoor pool which is fully included in your stay. And as you walk in, there's a lazy river, there's a wave pool, and there's also a dedicated toddler's splash zone outside as well. It's got massive flume towers, including a space bowl and the black hole. It's heated up to 29 degrees all year round, and it's just great. So whatever the weather, you can just go in there and enjoy it. So even if your holiday rains, you've got somewhere to go. You can see there's big queues outside. I think it opens at 10 o'clock. And it gets very, very, very busy in there. You've got a great climbing wall and aerial adventure. I think my kids might try this out later in the week. There's a really nice large green. It's a great open space. You can play football, have a pint from the beach cooler in and just bring it out here. And there's a stage. I've got to say, the whole park to me just seems immaculate. There's no litter anywhere. It's beautifully landscaped. Done a really good job, and there's loads of LED lights on the trees and stuff, so I can imagine this looks beautiful on a night. This is the Firehouse Grill. This is where we'll be eating later on when it opens. Let's have a look at some of the cheaper accommodations and see what they look like, because at Skegness they were looking really worse for wear, like they were really battered. These actually don't seem too bad at all, you know. You can tell they've been freshly painted. If any of you stayed in these accommodations, let me know, and let me know if they're any good. The backs of these aren't the best, but it's a good open space. Now, if you've got the money, this is where you want to stay. These are the Westlake Chalets, and they're built literally right on a lake, and there's ducks around here, there's swans, and they're quacking away. It's really beautiful and tranquil around here. These are the second most expensive accommodations to the Bayside apartments, but I kind of wish I'd stayed here as well for the peace and quiet. It's such a contrast to the Pavilion, which is really busy, and then Splash Waterworld, which are just down the road. I love the pastel colours, they're wonderful. These ones here, you actually have people on top of you, so you might have the noise. So I definitely prefer to have a single floor one if I was choosing one. So I came to do the fair earlier and it was closed, so I've come later on. It's 5 o'clock and it's still closed. I don't think it's been open all day. If it has, I've missed it, so I'm just going to show you a tour as it is. So here we have go-karts, and it's a decent go-kart track. There's meant to be a couple more things here than Skegness, but walking around I haven't seen anything extra other than the Helter Skelter. I like the little podium they have for the go-karts. Bit of interactive fun. Can't believe this is closed. I mean, the weather's beautiful. It's only 5 o'clock, and when I stayed at Skegness, it was open till I think 8 o'clock. They have chairplanes. I mean, it just feels dead, honestly. They're walking around pretty much everywhere. Considering we're in June, I thought this would be really busy, and the only time I've seen crowds was when they were queuing for the water park. Paratroopers, are you ready to Butlins? I would be if everything was open. Honestly, the way I'm walking around here and nobody's about, I feel like I'm in a Haven or a Park Dean in the winter. Little gem swings. What's that, guys? Tell me. The World of Wonder. So Billy Presents World of Wonder. I don't know what that was. They've closed it all off, but as you can see, it's all worse for wear in there. I think this is what's being redeveloped into the play experience. Let me know. Helter Skelter. What is it with these Butlins fairs? Every time I go somewhere, there's always that one ride that seems to be closed off. What was this before? The Galapas. I assume that's some kind of carousel. Got the rocking tugboat. Excuse me, bud. How come the fair's closed?
It's only open from 10 till 5.
10 till 5?
Yeah, early today. Yeah, intake's later, 6 till 8.
All right.
But then 10 till 5 through the week.
Because the Butlins Skegness, it was open till 8 o'clock, and we went like in the winter.
Every night was it? Or just
Yeah, it was every night.
Okay, yeah, all 3 resorts do slightly different. So
Oh,
I
right.
was at Butlin last week, and I don't work for Butlin, but they were open first day 5 till 8, and then 10 till 5.
Oh, weird. Okay, thanks,
Yeah.
mate. I appreciate that.
All right.
Thank you. Just missed it. So this one is actually closed after 5 o'clock, unlike Skegness, which was open till 8. You've got waltzers in front of us. I'll have to bring the kids down tomorrow and check this out instead. I've decided to come to the Firehouse Grill. I looked around all the different restaurants and this just takes my fancy more. I really do feel like chicken tonight. I think I might have some wings or something. I do quite like the menu. You've got options for sharing platters, family platters for like £50. They do kids menus as well, junior mains like chicken wings, a quarter of a chicken burgers, and then adults they do grazers, 3 for 16 quid or 5 for 25. Chicken wings, nachos, half a chicken. I'll have a look, I'll get a drink and I'll show you what I've ordered in just a second. I forgot to mention as well, the gentleman who came over, he said you can order on the app, the Butlins B-Serve app, or you can just go to the bar. Save messing about, we're just going to go to the bar and order it. There's a sign saying they've only got 2 chefs on, so there's a longer wait than usual, and it could be about a 20 to 30 minute wait for our food. Now I've ordered the chicken platter, the boneless chicken platter, and I've gone for spicy skin on fries, loaded fries, cheesy garlic bread, and also spicy rice. And you also get choices of different sauces. This kind of reminds me a lot like Nando's. It's very Nando's-esque with the theming, and then also choosing your different sides, your sauces, etc. Different levels of spiciness. So I'm just going to wait for the platter to come and I'll show you when it comes. Oh, by the way, they also bring your drinks to your table, and I've ordered 2 pints of Madri. I've got to say, the staff that are on, they are very attentive. Nathaniel showed us to our table. He's very friendly, very personable, and like I say, very attentive. I'm really happy with the service I've received so far. The food has arrived. It took about 25 minutes, which I was expecting. I did ask how long it would take, and they said between 20 to 30 minutes. And it's quite nice actually. Looking at the presentation's decent. There's chicken thigh, and we have chicken breast, and that's got a lovely char grill on it, as you can see. It's got a really good taste. The chicken's actually really succulent. I'm really happy with the chicken. This is the spicy dip. I can't remember the name of this dip. Let's give this a whirl. That has an incredible kick to it. I like spicy food. That has got a really good kick. The cheesy garlic bread looks nice as well. I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you later on back at the apartment. Oh, I'll tell you something, that meal was actually amazing in the end. I think I said to you that I didn't think I got a lot of meal for my money, but when you put it actually on one plate, I had a lot, and I'll tell you something, that spicy rice was extremely spicy, and it was especially nice washed down with a cold pint. I really did enjoy it. I've enjoyed the majority of my stay, to be honest. The apartment, while it's got its problems, they did come out and resolve majority of it. They came back and they shampooed the actual curtains. They hoovered, they cleaned the shower out, they scrubbed the cooker. They did everything they could to make it better. There are still some problems, but a lot of it comes down to the apartment's age, I'd say. But yeah, other than that, I've got no more real complaints. Every time I called them for an issue, they did come out really, really quickly and tried their best. And I would say the staff here have been very, very accommodating indeed. I'm really happy with how they've treated us. They've been very personable, very friendly, and they've even offered us a discount on our stay. They've given us 1 night's discount back, but instead of refunding it back to our card, which they did give us the option for, we decided to have a voucher which we could spend on site. So we're going to have a meal. We are here to celebrate my son's birthday. That's the main reason we've booked this premium accommodation. It's just a shame I didn't sleep really, but waking up to this view in the mornings was great. We're going to enjoy the rest of our holiday, the next few days, and just take it easy and not film anymore, because like I said, it's for my son's birthday. Now the site, I'm really surprised. I expected we'd be in June, nearly summer, that it would be really busy. Now if you remember my video at Skegness, that was packed and it was November and I couldn't move, and I was fully expecting it to be even busier here. because like I said, it accommodates up to 10,000 people. I know it's during school term, but so was last time, so I just don't understand why this place is so quiet compared to everywhere else. I haven't checked out the water park yet. My kids have, and they say it's brilliant, a lot better than Skegness. Other than that, I've got no real other issues or anything else to say really. I've had a good time, the entertainment's been good, the staff are great, the location's wonderful. I'm actually doing a video on Minehead Seafront, which you can check out in the next couple of weeks. That'll be up, so make sure to subscribe for that. Other than that, please do give the video a like, hype, all that good stuff, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.